What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another NFL free pick video. We have another game tonight on a Friday, Chiefs versus Chargers. Last night we went 3-1 on the Eagles Cowboys game. Dak was 3 short of his pass attempts. The game was kind of weird after the weather delay. I feel like everyone was scoring on every single drive. Not bad. We're gonna bounce back tonight. I got you guys with 3 of my best picks and a bonus pick on Betr. And speaking of Betr, there's been no better time to sign up for Betr. You get a free $10 just for signing up. You don't even have to deposit, no credit card, and you get a Patrick Mahomes free square. He just has to pass for 1 yard. So make sure you guys get on this. I don't know how much longer this deal will last. Use code ANTO, though. Use code ANTO. You only get this if you use code ANTO. And on top of this, you can get a free month of my best VIP picks. If you download Betr with my code, send me a screenshot to this email, and I'll hook you up with a month free. There's no reason not to take this deal. Free money, free VIP. All right, so we're going to start off with Ladd McConkey for 59 receiving yards. You can take him here at 49. The numbers look a lot cleaner, but for the better payout, and I feel like he is going to hit 59. The better payout is 59. I feel like he's going to hit 59. He's obviously hit it in 8 of his last 10, barely missing these two right here. He's coming off of a 200-yard game in the playoffs. That is insane. As a rookie, he did that too. And over here, if we look at Kansas City, they're mid. They're dead mid in the league at giving up receiving yards at 233. And McConkey, he can get 60 of those yards. Herbert's projected around 230. Who else do they have in this offense to get receiving yards? It's really just McConkey, maybe an old washed Keenan Allen, but he's sitting in a great spot right here. Great opportunities. I don't know if you guys have been obviously playing fantasy football. You see he's going at the end of the second round, a crazy price, and he's gonna put up great numbers this year. And starts off in week 1, head to head. He even hit this as a rookie. This is probably his 3rd or 4th game in the league. He even hit this last year. I'm really confident on Ladd. I'm really high on him this year as well overall. Next, Will Dissly, 1.5 receptions. So the tight end for the Chargers. They have no tight ends at all. This is their tight end one. And he's hit this in 9 of his last 10 games. I know looks kind of risky. He's only had 2 catches in some of them. Head to head, he's got both of his games he hit last year against the Chiefs. But if you go over here, the Chiefs are 29th in the league. So they give up the 4th most receptions to tight ends at around 6. And behind him is Tyler Conklin and some random rookies at tight end. It's going to be him at mainly all the tight end snaps. He just has to get 2 catches, 1.5. They give up around 6.5 a game. So I'm really liking this spot right here. Overall, he's hit this in 14 of his last 16 last season. So I think this is a great line right here. He's gotten 5 or 6 targets here. 6, 6, 7, 11, 4. There's a pretty good target share here. So I think, like I said, Herbert's going to have to pass the ball to someone with this projection of 230 yards. He's going to pass to McConkey, and we just need 2 catches for Dissly. I think he can hit this in the first half, personally. He could very well. You saw Dallas Goedert last night. He cashed us pretty early. And I think it's going to be the same case for Will Dissly right here. Real quick, though, before we get to our second to last pick, if you want to track all of your bets all year for completely free, make sure to get the Pikkit app. Use code ANTO. It helps me out when you guys sign up. So basically, you connect all of your sports books, PrizePicks, Underdog, anything. You connect whatever you bet on to the app, and it will just automatically track your wins, losses, trends, units, all this stuff in a calendar, in a graph, your ROI, profit, all done for you, completely free on the App Store. All you got to do, just use code ANTO. Helps me out. Track your bets this season. We're gonna win a lot this season. So, but my last pick for the PrizePicks 3-man is Xavier Worthy for 63.5 yards, but I think it got bumped down to 59.5. So you guys are getting some pretty good value here. So as we know, Rashee Rice is suspended 6 games, so that opens up obviously half of the team's targets. It felt like Rashee Rice got so many. to Xavier Worthy. And I mean, this rookie's out. It doesn't really matter. He wasn't going to take many catches from him. But if we look at the Super Bowl, remember those two deep balls in the Super Bowl, 157. Mahomes trusts him. Obviously, Andy Reid's going to scheme up a lot of plays for him. The numbers don't look the prettiest, but I mean, head to head, he had 73 against them, and here only had 41. The Chargers are really mid at giving up wide receiver yards at 147. Once again, who are the other receivers on the Chiefs? We have Juju, we have Marquise Brown. He's a little washed, but Worthy's going to get 60 of this 147. They're going to scheme up a lot of things for him. And let's look at his targets. He gets 8, 7, 6, 9, 11, 11, 6, 7, 6. Those are plenty of targets for him to get 60 yards. So with 11 targets, 7 receptions, he just needs 1 or 2 20-yard catches, and he's basically there. And that's what he's known for. Getting down the field, juking defenders, getting past him. He's probably the fastest player in the league. He can get half of this in just 1 or 2 catches. That's why I like taking these receivers. So we saw CeeDee Lamb last night. 1 catch for 30 yards in the first quarter, and he's already halfway hitting his line. That's going to be the same case tonight for Xavier Worthy. And for my last pick, on Betr only, make sure to lock this in on Betr. Cameron Dicker, 37.5 field goal long. If you follow him or if you had him in fantasy the last few years, you know he's a dog. He's a great kicker, hella consistent. 37.5. I feel like they're going to kick a field goal sometime tonight. And instead of taking his 1.5 field goal prop, basically, if any of their drives stall from the 20, the 30, or the 40, they're going to bring him on for a field goal. And he just needs one of them to cash. And you can only get a bet like this on Betr. That's why I like Betr so much as well. They have a lot more unique betting options. You can alt line them as well. You can make this 40, 45 if you want, if you're feeling spicy. But remember, make sure to lock it on Betr using code ANTO. And that's all I have for you guys today. Enjoy watching. The NFL is back. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm posting these every single day. Let's cash.